Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I've only actually seen one of our local farmers here baling up his. I think in his case he was baling up hay, and well done. Try that again. Done it. Oops. My steering wheel upside down. There we go. And he was using 15, 20-year-old class Roland for his baling. Definitely not anything modern. I know watching this farm wife, he has 2 ancient John Deere balers that, and the reason he has 2 is so that if one breaks, he can immediately continue baling with the second one. The problem is when the second one breaks, yeah, you're kind of stuck at that point. And hopefully you had a cover on the grain, or some grain dryers maybe, because that's going to make things a mess quickly. I do remember back in the UK, I was riding a motorcycle from North Wales down to London, and it was a nice hot summer's day, so leather jacket, jeans, and I got to Birmingham and it was literally like a solid sheet of water falling out of the sky. The weather was that bad, and I hit that, and it was sort of, I'm not even going to bother pulling over under an overpass and putting my waterproofs on because it's too late. Literally 5 seconds into it. Of course, cleared Birmingham, and on the other side of Birmingham it was bright sunshine, so given 30 minutes I was completely dried out. In fact, I was so completely dried out that my jeans pretty much froze in that position. I had to fill up with gas. I pulled over at a gas station, and it was sort of, yeah, my legs don't move. If you want your jeans to dry, use fabric softener or whatever, fabric sheets. Okay, how do we do this? Drive straight. Turn a little bit. Drive straight. That's not entirely where I wanted to go. This is why I usually use the Lindner to park these things. At least this is one of the balers that doesn't have steering back wheels, so it's not completely uncontrollable here. Can't see what I'm doing again. We've crashed. I forgot to fold it up. There we go. Let's fold that up. That's good. Oh, I didn't do my little trick of resetting it so that it cleans it out. Oh, not to worry. This can go in the shed. We have a whole ton of herbicide. What we don't have is fertilizer. make always good fun. I must, yeah. I mean, I will admit, if you are mechanically minded, older stuff is frequently better, because when it does break, unless it's fatal for the piece of equipment, it's something that someone who has half a mechanical mind to be able to fix. You see that with sort of what millennial farmer can fix and what he can't fix, and you end up with times of, yeah, this is going back to the dealer to look at, because you need all the electric equipment or the electronic equipment to diagnose it. Conversely, the farmer on this farm wife, he fixes all of his stuff himself, because it's all old. Why did that happen? Excuse me a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. I knew about that, so that's Facebook telling me stuff I already knew, but nothing new there. Okay, minimize that, and back to the game. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is it's not just it's more to break. It's more expensive to break as well, because there's electronics involved and everything else. I mean, for this farm, a tractor like this is absolutely awesome, because it's built on 1915 technology. And excuse me, where? Oh. Come on. There we go. And if you understand mechanics, it's fairly easy to fix the stuff. And most of the stuff that breaks is going to be mechanical or hydraulic, but definitely not electronic. When electronics breaks, your choice is really to replace them. As an example, on my car, it has Bluetooth technology, and so in theory I can connect my cell phone to it and drive hands-free cell phone. It's based on GM technology, so it has the OnStar system, so it's already plumbed for voice and audio. But I cannot connect my phone to the car because the Bluetooth doesn't work, and never has. I think it worked for about a week and then it stopped. But it's fairly significant money to replace that, like $700 to replace the Bluetooth computer. It's too expensive for what's effectively a convenient toy. But that's a pricey piece of equipment to replace. When the electronic door locks break, they're $400 or $500. In the old days, when the mechanical door locks break, that's $20. Yes, that can be a difference. I think some of the modern technology does have fewer grease points, which helps with sort of pre-job preparation. It's something that's not in FarmSim either, which is nice. Can you imagine playing this game? Okay, first things first, you have to go around and click 30 points on the baler. then you can go out and bale the field. Not sure many people would play the game if that was the case. Now, what's it? There's a farmer next to our church, has a field next to our church, and he uses an old sort of 1990s Massey Ferguson harvester. I haven't paid attention to what the tractor he uses is, but he has an old gravity grain cart as well. Oh. So how often do you have to grease it? Is it once a season, once a week? Every job, every morning? Okay. Still, that's a lot of grease. Okay, I'm going to block the entrance, just so that we have room to remove the bales. Actually, I'm not sure how many bales we got on that. Oh, I could actually check, can't I? How many bales did we get on the field? 34, so that's 14 of them. Another trailer load will be 28. Yeah, but unless you want to go with the Amish bale stack or the haystack deal, you kind of have to get the balers. I'm assuming you're running a round baler. They seem to be the most common for the low-cost farmer. Attention to where I'm driving. I could park this trailer up in with the rest of the baling equipment. Oh, you've got the conventional baler. Yeah, I think they're probably the cheaper option, or the cheapest of all the options, but you can get some old round balers as well. You can get a lot of belt issues with the older round balers as well, because so I think this farm wife, they went out, they started baling. One of the balers shredded half the belts on the back, and so they got the other one out, and that shredded a few belts as well. So he had to stop baling and fix the problem, which not ideal. When it comes to farm sim and balers, though, I prefer the square because they don't roll and you don't have to stop. Kind of wish the Converland DLC had the option of not having the wrapper on the back. I think though with hay it wouldn't be a problem because it doesn't wrap hay, but it would be nice to have a fast baler with no wrapper. I was looking at that the other day, and the only baler we have in-game for round bales is the little New Holland round baler for about $36,000, pounds, whatever currency you're playing with. But every round baler we've had since then has all been a round bale wrapper. Yeah, that's not a lot of ground to cover. Okay. This one we're gonna do some fancy maneuvering. Let's hope the postman doesn't come. Oops, we caught on the Valtra. That's not good. Oh, it's those dual wheels getting in the way. That was a couple of years back. We were over in Ohio and happened upon Schumer's cattle farm, and he was out baling his hay, and he used two small two-wheel drive tractors with bale spikes attached to the three-point linkage to bring the bales in. So two tractors running, two bales at a time, and fortunately the yard was, it was the field right next to the yard. So they didn't have to travel far to collect the bales. But that seemed to work quite well. We watched them for a little while, just shuttling out to the field, grabbing a bale on the back, grabbing a bale on the front, driving back, dropping them off. And then we came back a while later, and they had a bale wrapper, I think attached to a pickup truck, that they were wrapping the bales with. I don't think it was run on a PTO, I think it had electric motors on the wrapper. Just powered from the pickup. Okay, I'll keep those on the baler or on the pickup trailer for now. We'll go get, okay, 6. That's what we were expecting, so that's okay. Well, on anything really. Okay, I will park this in the driveway and we'll go get the Lindner. I'm going to look in here. Okay, let's go super strength and put that on top of where it is. I'll do. Okay. I wonder if I can push these over. I think what I did last time was I actually unloaded the trailer into the store, so that's why it's at such a strange angle. Oh, I didn't let them go. Oh, foolish boy. There we are. There now. That's better. Let's bring that one over there. That's better. It'll then give us a little bit more room to make another row. Or maybe even stack them higher. Fortunately, we've kind of already done that, so it's not going to work out too well. Oops. That's not where I wanted it. Come on. Doink. Oh! Don't fall off. There now. Airplane. Yeah. I'll push that one all the way back to the wall, I think. Well, in this case, I actually want to have enough room to stack the bales next to the sheet wall stuff. Okay, that can go there. Right, let's go get the Lindner. And let's turn off super strength, so we don't try and pick up a tractor while we're doing this. There's a weight at the back. Yeah, there's a weight at the back. Where's the tractor? There. And I think I was explaining the other day, we've got the fuel trailer because you cannot unload the DEF barrels. I'm thinking of dropping, once I've used up all the DEF, I think I'm going to drop that mod. While it does make things realistic, Um, it does not work on all mods, and it does not work on the Platinum expansion. So it only works for tractors in the base game. It doesn't work for any of the expansion tractors that I've found, and it doesn't work for some of the mod tractors. So including DEF, while it's a realistic thing, unfortunately it's not consistently applied. Our Axion 940, for example, does not support it. So we just have to put diesel in that and be done with it. Okay, put that there. Yay. Oh, we also need to go shopping for some fertiliser to fertilise that top grass field that we just pulled the hay off, but I guess we can hold off on that. We've got a lot of hours. I'm not sure it's going to take me 10 hours to stack all these bales in the barn. Could do. They could be that crap, but we'll see how that works. I'm not sure I've ever looked at the Meadow Grove map myself. Okay, take care, long hauler. Have fun. Okay. Let's stab the bale. I could probably do with one of the longer bale spikes here. Oops. Not too bad, I guess. Just because then I could tip the bale forks back a little bit further and not have to worry about them falling against the lift arms. Oh, don't do that. Down a bit more. There we go. And that's why I want forks with a front loader option. I want to be able to place things on the ground and then just back out smoothly. And the problem with Farm Sim Physics is it doesn't really play that game. I guess if I wanted to have stacked these double height, I should probably have been doing that already. Okay. Really squirrely trying to move 2 bales at a time. Oh. Oh, don't do that. Craziness. Okay, lift that up. Okay, I can put the bales 3 bales back. No, even if I had an Oculus Rift or some other head tracking stuff, I would not be doing this in cab. I mean, it is very helpful that this is a 4-wheel drive tractor, or 4-wheel steer tractor, because it does mean we can get about the farm quite nicely. But it's way too light at the front. It's way too light all round, really, for the job I'm trying to do here. The Fent wouldn't do it because it's really a large tractor frame. It might only be classed as a mid-size. No, actually, I think it's classed as a large tractor. It's only got a mid-size engine, but it's really built on a large frame and doesn't handle that well. And JCB 400 would probably work out a little bit better. And we're getting a Lindener in the Alpine expansion 2, which also might be 4-wheel steering and might support a front loader and has probably more weight since it's a 130 horsepower tractor. Okay, well that's different, I guess. I'm not going to be able to throw that off the front, am I? Come on, fall off. There we go. Oy, oy, oy. Don't drag the spikes on the floor. Just throw that up there so it fails all the health and safety inspections. Yeah, okay. You can see there.